Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of From Downtown. Today is Sunday, May 19th, 2024. And I'm only here today to talk about the two fucking game seven that we have going on today in basketball. Probably our best playoff basketball day of this whole fucking, I guess, playoffs. Other than the two games in which I feel like the Knicks started it off and the Timberwolves started this series off together. So, those were two big games, but these games are going to mean way more. So, two game sevens today. Want to go home. Uh, the way that Denver looked in that last game, I can't expect them to come out and shit a brick like that again. But anything can happen, and Anthony Edwards is definitely the guy to push somebody over the edge. If they need that type of scoring output from him tonight, but like I said, I just don't think the Nuggets shoot themselves in the foot like they did in Game 6, and I think they do enough to at least keep the game close. In which if they keep it close, I feel like the Nuggets could win that game. The Knicks and Pacers, that's going to be a game in which I feel like this is just coming out in the home court, and being back at Madison Square Garden is going to be the biggest thing for the Knicks. They get to go in there and just fucking every time they played in MSG, I feel like they've done outstanding compared to like when they go to play in Indiana. And I don't understand like the two like discrepancies between how you can play so good at home and then go to like the fucking shitty ass Indiana and don't don't do anything or continuously lose on the road. Against the Celtics, that shit not gonna fly. Other than that, looking forward more into, I guess, what else could be on the table other than baseball for the day. I think there's more. No, we didn't really miss anything Friday. If you've seen the NCAA trailer, that shit was amazing. I can't wait for that game to come out in July. But we haven't missed anything throughout the week that was really important. Scotty Scheffler ended up getting arrested before, making it to his tea time. That's not my type of thing to talk about though. But yeah, so our week ended off great. We went crazy with, I want to say that was what the Dodgers and Tyler Glasnow getting 10 strikeouts in his last outing. I think he finished with 8. But we kind of called that game. I think they lost that one to the Reds. We said if Ellie has a big game, shit, it's hard to stop him. And I feel like he's just been doing that. So throughout this weekend, I've seen Ellie go on like a tear. I think yesterday he didn't get a hit though. But yeah, I think today Ellie kind of keeps it going. Not necessarily looking at team by team or game by game. I'm just thinking about players in these moments today, especially on a Sunday. I feel like you're gonna get most of your best pitching matchups should be early. Aaron Nola should be on the mound. Corbin Burns, Alex Manoah, those type of guys. So I'm looking at a lot of unders here today. I'm looking at people to keep games close. Not necessarily. I think my favorite team for today to like get a win is the Nationals and the Mets. I think we're playing the Mets. That is playing the Marlins. So if you like anything about the overs, the Marlins give up the fucking most runs in the league, and we're scoring like 3 to 4 runs a game on average. So I think that we can see an uptick of scoring from us tonight, especially with them as well. Yeah, that's my two for the day. I think the Nationals and the Mets win. Other than that, it's just going to be a great pitching duel type of day. I think Manoah goes crazy. I think Aaron Nola goes crazy. I think Carlos Rodon goes crazy against the White Sox. Yeah, it's just like it's a bunch of games today in which I feel like the pitchers are just going to be the main deciding factor on like every other game. But today is like it's more the star. So they're the deciding factors, and they can really change a game. They're not necessarily just here to get 4 innings, 5 innings. They're here to kind of finish games. They won't complete games. A lot of these guys, damn, they could be in fucking Cy Young contention by the end of the year comes. So, yeah. But like I said, this was only just to talk about these two fucking Game 7 NBA playoff games for the day. And other than that, we have really nothing else to talk about other than the fact that the Knicks, like I said, at home have to be better. They have to be better than the Pacers right now. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the Pacers that we seen in Game 6 is definitely not the Pacers we were accustomed to. That Pacers team didn't shoot themselves in the foot, but necessarily, like I said, is it because they're at home? do you get the MSG and you see the stars, you see all these people on the side of the court that you don't see in fucking Indiana, and you get nervous. I think is that going to be a thing for them, like the young guys on that, in that bench, So no matter how much Tibbs use 7 people, 6 people, playing the MSG is always going to be a better thing for the Knicks than it is their opposing team. Yeah, and then rolling back into it, so you understand, we got the Mavs already out, moving forward. Against the Thunder last night. That was legit the only series I thought could go to 7 games, but I was terribly wrong in two other series that I thought should have ended in game 6s went on to game 7s. So hey, we were wrong there, and that's cool. But I love basketball, and I get to see 2 good games today, and like games in which I feel like the ramifications for who's going to run the league is going to be figured out tonight. Like, is this Anthony Edwards' league? Is it Joker's league? Is Jalen Brunson the new hotness? Is he the new best thing out here? Like you never know. Today is going to show us a lot. Can Tyrese Halliburton lead his team to a fucking victory into Eastern Conference Finals, in which I feel like they haven't been to since in a while, like since Lance Stevenson and shit. But I'm like, hey, what can they do? But we'll see. And like I said, this is From Downtown. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our full episode.